Hey guys, it's Steve Lamothe, founder here at Elevate Realty Group, and today we're going to answer the question, how do I net top dollar for my home and simplify my move? You know, there's 4 key simple steps that I usually recommend to people just to simplify the process. I think I take for granted that, I do this every day. I assume that people should know what to do to prep their house, but it gets overwhelming when you've lived in your home for 7 to 10 years and you have all of your stuff. You don't really know where to start. So step number 1 is call an excellent real estate agent. And I don't say that selfishly. I say that because if you're going to go and build a home, right? You're literally going to build a home today. You don't just go buy wood and start hammering it together. You do it in stages. You hire an architect. You build a set of plans. They CAD that out. They show it to you in case you want to make adjustments, right? So selling your home and entering a transaction is no different, right? And so ultimately, we like to meet with our clients 4 to 6 months in advance. I'll meet people a year in advance if they want to. The sooner we can meet with our client, the better, because we'll build a stepped plan based on the needs of the house and the client so that they can do it in stages. We're all working and we have kids and we have responsibilities, so we have limited time to complete prepping for our home. So we might as well get on it early and leverage our team. A lot of people want to get the best deal that they can for the commission, then hire us 6 months in advance and make us work for it. We would much prefer that because it makes the process much easier for us, and we get to build a better relationship and know you better, and then we feel like we're actually delivering value versus meeting a week before listing the house and putting it up for sale. So ultimately, meet early is number 1 to put together a very clear plan. Number 2, inspections. This is extremely important. Even though they last 90 days, it at least gives us a rule book on what to fix and what not to fix based on what the buyers in our market are currently asking for. A lot of sellers will ask me, well, won't they get their own inspections? I'm going to be spending $500 for no reason. Honestly, it's the best $500 you're ever going to spend, because ultimately you want to see if there are any hidden surprises before listing, because any kind of questions in contract can jeopardize your transaction and cost you thousands of dollars. Let me give you an example. I have a client with a $900,000 house. This house is beautiful, right? And this guy works on his home every day. It's meticulous. I didn't recommend to him to get inspections because I thought, gosh, this house is beautiful. It's untouched. Well, we went into contract. A buyer submitted an offer, accepted an offer. We went into inspection phase. The inspector crawled under the house, and underneath the house, there's a pipe that's disconnected, pouring water out. It could have been happening for years. No one knew about it. Now that creates a lot of questions from the buyer in contract. And had I just made that recommendation up front and not just assumed that everything would be good because it looked really, really clean, and it would have created a much easier, smoother process when we went through the process. So inspections are number 2, repairs are number 3. This is the number 1 question I get. Should I renovate this or should I repaint that? Number 1, you meet early, so ask me to come out and give you the advice. It's free, right? And you can leverage our vendors and contractors and handyman. We spend over $500,000 a year between our referrals and our development that we do with our flips and properties that we're renovating. So we get better pricing than you will. Plus, based on our experience of renovating and flipping homes, we know what's going to give you the best return for your money, and we're going to know how to get it done in a timely fashion and in the order it should. So repairs are important, but they're not necessary. Repairs versus renovations are 2 different things. Renovations are, I want to update my kitchen and put countertops and new cabinets. Typically, renovations don't return as much money because it costs so much money to do them. So our goal is get the home into tip-top shape for saleability and marketability, not renovate it to what you like and what you would hope to have, because the buyer can do that on their own. Most homes I can get into listing condition between $1,500 and $5,000. If you don't have it, our concierge program can provide that to you. Tell your friends, family, and coworkers before they start repairs, contact us. we'll give them free advice. Number 4 is going to be prepping where you're going to put your stuff in the declutter. This is one of the most important components, and again, it lends credence to meeting earlier rather than later. We bring our stagers in to give us advice on how to best prep with your current stuff. We have connections to storage and dumping companies that can give us discounts. If we feel like we need to store items, that's great. Most of the time we can fill up the closets in the garage to save money because no one really cares what the closets in the garage look like. Unless you're selling features in the garage, like it's got a great workbench or it's a gym or something along those lines, we can fill up the garage. But the declutter is the most important part. Our team will come in and offer services for free declutter and some repairs. And honestly, we can have our team come in and declutter it for you. Let's say you have an elderly parent or there's some issues with being able to declutter on your own. We also have some great vendors that we work with that are affordable, that can do it for you. This is an important component to make sure that we net top dollar. Your furniture doesn't have to be perfect. We don't have to bring staging in most of the time. Keep in mind, we're in one of the best sellers markets we've ever seen on record. We're at a 10-year low of inventory, a 6-year high on pending sales, and interest rates are at an all-time low. If you've been considering buying or selling or know someone that is, have them reach out to us well in advance of that move. We'll give them free advice. And again, everyone wants to get the best deal when they're paying commissions. They might as well make the agent work, make our team work 4 to 6 months in advance for that commission. That's what we actually want. So I hope you got value from this. My goal is to give you information that you can use and that your friends and family can use. If you know anybody that's been impacted by COVID-19 or the recent shutdown, please don't hesitate to have them reach out to us. We're not going to judge. We will let them have groceries. We will help them with things around the house, whatever they need, honestly. We just want to give back. Have them call my cell phone personally at 916-862-5463. If anyone is needing deferral on their payment, they should visit fanniemae.com. That's fanniemae.com. I did a video on this. Go to my Facebook feed or call us personally. We'll help you walk you through that deferral, meaning give you some time to catch back up or get your job back or your hours back. Visit our website at homesbyelevate.com. If you've been considering buying, selling, or refinancing, it's been a great time to buy investment property because rates are so low. Please share this with someone who may need it. I'm so thankful to have your relationship, and we hope that everyone has a great month. Thank you.